Hi, it's Brandy. It's Monday, and I am your Monday vlogger for Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. This week's topic is what did you do to prepare for your surgery? Research, in a word, research. I did a lot of research. I did online research, book research, telephone research, YouTube research. I have researched this surgery and other various forms of weight loss surgery for years before I decided on the lap band. Um, Actually, I had attempted to do this surgery a few years ago, but it didn't work out for me. My insurance didn't cover it, and I don't think I was in a position emotionally and mentally to really follow through with the surgery, so I didn't pursue it. But I had done a lot of research. So that's the main thing that I did. Second thing was my diet. My surgeon actually doesn't require a pre-op diet. At least for me, he didn't. I'm not sure if that's the way it is for everyone that goes to his group or not. But for me, that was the case. I didn't have to do a pre-op diet. I did, however, take it upon myself to do a 1-week liquid-only diet, just to kind of help prepare my body for what was to come as far as, smaller portions and things like that. So I did that for a week. It kind of gave me an idea of what I was going to go through after the surgery. I also started exercising probably 3 to 4 weeks before the surgery because I wanted to strengthen my heart, strengthen my lungs, just to kind of, give myself an edge as far as recovery and anesthesia and stuff like that, because if you have a weaker heart and you have weaker lungs or lower capacity lungs, anesthesia can be hard, especially since this general anesthesia can be kind of hard on your body. So I wanted to kind of give myself every opportunity to be successful, so that's what I did. Another thing I did was go shopping. Love to go shopping. What I bought was utensils, the little small utensils. I found some really nice ones at IKEA. I think they were like cocktail type utensils, but they were perfect size. I really didn't want the big bulky toddler type cutlery because I'm not a toddler obviously, and I just felt ridiculous using those. I bought the cocktail utensils, and then what I did was I also went to IKEA and looked for smaller plates, because when you have smaller plates, it kind of tricks your brain into thinking that you're eating a normal sized portion, because when you have a bigger plate, you tend to fill your plate. At least I did. I always wanted to fill my plate regardless of what size the plate was. So smaller plate, even if I fill it, that's fine because I'm really not consuming that much. Smaller bowls, little teeny tiny little bowls that held about a half a cup. Half a cup to a cup. If I wanted to really pile it in, I could probably fit a cup into these bowls. But they're cute, they're not like children's little plastic, I can't even think now. They're not children's little plastic plates and bowls. They're porcelain or crockery of some sort, and they're cute. They're cute, and I got some nice designs, and IKEA really had a lot. I also bought a lot of protein powder, various different types of protein powder, because I wasn't really sure what I was going to like and what I was going to use. And I would suggest getting samples of the protein powder. You can go to vital80.com and some other, different online. Just Google protein and go to different websites. Even if they don't say that they offer samples, if you send an email to them and request samples, they'll send them to you. That I found out later. So that's probably a good idea, is to try to get your samples, or try to get your sample proteins for little or no cost. That way you know what your tastes are, and you don't waste so much money, because I really did waste a lot of money on protein. And once you open it, it's like this huge container and you have to use it. So I was a little bummed about that, but I would definitely suggest visiting different websites to get your protein powders. Same thing with vitamins. You can go to Bariatric Fusion, just Google bariatric vitamins, and different websites will send you samples of the vitamins. I'm sorry, it's early. And another thing is there's different forms of protein. Like I found like liquid protein is almost like an elixir. That was really nasty, but there are, you know, different types of protein. You can get protein bars, protein shakes, protein elixirs, like I mentioned. Some people have protein chews. It really depends. So, you know, whatever taste, whatever taste you prefer, that's the best. So that's it as far as preparation. One more thing I want to mention is I did do some emotional preparation. I realized that I wasn't going to be able to eat the way I normally do. So that took some reflection. That's the biggest change, I think, is not being able to eat the way you want to. Finding other coping mechanisms for whatever ails you. If you're depressed or if you're sad or if you're angry, other ways to deal with your emotions. That was a big issue. They call, you know, some people call it transfer addictions, you know, because you're addicted to food in the beginning, and then after the surgery you can't really be addicted to food because you can't consume like you used to. So you have to find something else to help you cope with your life. And so that's another reason why I started the exercising prior to the surgery and the liquid diet, because I wanted to kind of get away from the food addiction at least a little bit to make it easier on me, because I really didn't want to go through all the emotional garbage some people go through after the surgery. I did experience some, but not really too much. I was depressed for a little bit because food is such an important part of your life. I mean, you need to sustain yourself with food. There's no living without food. You can live without cigarettes, you can live without alcohol, you can live without gambling, you can live without drugs, you know, whatever your other addictions are. But with food, you're stuck. You have to eat to live. So I decided to eat to live and not live to eat. I still enjoy food a lot, but my tastes have changed. Almost like my sense of taste has dulled a little bit. Where things used to taste really, really good to me, they just don't taste that good anymore. I find myself eating more spicy food and highly seasoned food, as where before I used to eat a lot of bland food, a lot of pasta, a lot of potatoes, a lot of carbs and things like that. I think it was just to fill myself up, and now I'm looking for something that's actually going to involve my taste buds and kind of wake them up a little bit, because they are a little bit tired. So that's it. Hope I didn't ramble too much. Like I said, it's early morning and I really am tired. So I will see you again next week, and have a good day. Bye.